In the early hours of June 22, 2025, the military emergency in Israel officially erupted into an unprecedented tragedy. At 3:47 a.m. local time, a medium-range ballistic missile, reportedly launched directly from Iranian territory, struck the secret command headquarters of the Israel Defense Forces, IDF, right in the heart of Jerusalem. This surprise attack shook the entire defense system and rocked the central district, causing severe damage to nearby buildings and forcing Israel to raise its security alert to the highest red level status. IDF Chief of Staff, Lieutenant General Eli Barak, was killed on the spot, along with 7 other high-ranking generals inside the command room when the missile struck. The command building was partially destroyed, with the rubble burying the entire war operations room. Rescue teams struggled for over 4 hours before they could reach the victims' bodies. The image of Chief of Staff Eli Barak, still seated in his chair, clutching a folder of intelligence documents, left the entire nation in stunned, breathless silence. An emergency meeting, yet not urgent enough to protect the life of the nation's top commander. According to preliminary data, the Iron Dome defense system completely failed to detect a single missile, a strike so precise it sent chills down the spine. All radars, early warning systems, and defense shields remain silent, allowing the warhead to pierce through layer upon layer of defenses and strike directly at the heart of the IDF's command center, the very brain believed to be orchestrating Israel's military operations at that moment. The smoke has yet to clear, but one question is already echoing through every military corridor. How could an attack like this slip past the most sophisticated systems? A mid-ranking officer, speaking on condition of anonymity, admitted bluntly in an internal interview, "We never imagined Iran would be bold enough to strike the command center directly. And now, the whole world sees it clearly. They didn't just dare to do it, they did it." This strike wasn't just a military blow. It was a direct punch to Israel's strategic confidence, forcing the country's leadership to confront a sobering truth. The enemy is now willing to cross every line. Within hours, a wave of outrage swept through Israel's political arena. Opposition lawmakers wasted no time, unanimously demanding that Prime Minister Netanyahu be held directly accountable for what they called a systemic failure. At the same time, a leaked internal report fueled even more public outrage. The security system at the top secret command center, the heart of Israel's defense strategy, had been using the same computer password for the past 12 years. According to the report, the high-level access password was nothing more than @fiscure 2011. An anonymous cybersecurity expert who once worked for the Ministry of Defense couldn't hide his frustration. They call themselves a tech superpower, but their admin password is a joke from the early days of the internet. No two-factor authentication, no encrypted data storage, and absolutely zero compliance with modern security standards. The incident has triggered an immediate investigation, with several senior cybersecurity officials and technical commanders summoned. But as the image of the nation wavers in the eyes of its citizens and the global community, the real question now is, who will take responsibility, and is there anyone brave enough to do so? By that afternoon, major cities like Tel Aviv and Haifa were engulfed in a wave of angry protests. Thousands took to the streets, holding up bitter signs that read, "We risk our lives, and you fight missiles with PowerPoint." Many Middle East security experts are warning that this attack has set a dangerous precedent. A scenario of decapitating command through a combined cyber and missile strike has now been successfully executed, and not just anywhere, but in Israel, a nation renowned for having the most advanced defense technology in the region. Neighboring countries, particularly Lebanon and Syria, are reportedly monitoring the situation closely, quietly weighing their next moves. As for Iran, though not officially claiming responsibility, it continues to send veiled messages through state television. Anyone who dares violate our sovereignty will pay a heavy price, starting right from their own emergency meeting table. Meanwhile, Washington and Brussels remain locked in cold, calculated statements of concern, carefully avoiding any direct commitment to intervene. Clearly, Israel is more alone now than ever before. Initial internal investigations revealed that the location of the emergency meeting was exposed due to the use of outdated internal communication software, lacking any form of encryption or security protection. Even worse, security experts discovered that Iranian hackers had planted cyber spies in advance, silently monitoring all critical communications. A cybersecurity official revealed sarcastically, if Iran wanted the password, all they had to do was guess the chief of staff's wife's birthday. Meanwhile, the Iron Dome is only good at shooting down toy drones. In the chaos of the night, Israel lost its most vital command brain. The building collapsed, and with it, the nation's confidence, while longtime allies have grown distant and increasingly cautious. Amid the ashes and ruins, one haunting question still echoes. Who will have the courage to rise and carry what remains? Now that the proud final wall of defense has been torn apart with just the push of a button? And if the enemy needed nothing more than Google Maps and a single tap to blow up the headquarters, then what in the end can this billion-dollar army truly protect? This is breaking news from Jerusalem. We will continue to update you with the latest developments in this unprecedented crisis. Stay tuned and share so you don't miss a single moment.